Hi folks, Rich Piscini from rjpiscini.com. I'm doing a video today to talk a little about my website and how I got started with it and why I think it's good that all sellers, eBay sellers, Amazon sellers should have their own website set up. It might have advantages that we don't take advantage of. So I just want to go over it really quick with you guys and just want to show you the little ins and outs. I have a screenshot here, a screen share I'm going to do here, and I'm going to click it over here, and as you can see, folks, this is my website. There's nothing fancy about it. It's pretty cut and dry. I did this on my own. I'm using what you call Microsoft Expressions Web 4, and I have a link up there. I'm going to show you where you can download it for yourself if you're interested in having your own website. I think there's a lot of pros to and cons having your own website in some cases. The pros about it is that you could implement information on there on a fly. If you need to update something right away, or you want to get a message out there to some people that maybe follow you, I think it's good to have it. But what I want to talk to you about is my website in particular, not to promote it, but just to show you a little about it, how I fix problems with it, how I created it, and so on. So without further ado, I'm going to start right off the bat. We're doing, I guess, a screen share here so you can see what's going on. I noticed today, and I'm glad it came out that way. I have an error over here with this radio flyer here, and I'm going to show you how I correct it and fix it. So I have everything hyperlinked. Let me just tell you a little about this website. I have, the things that you see here, these particular things, I'm going to put some more specials on it as time goes on. This is just like a trial run, like a beta testing on it. I had this website for a while, but I just want to share this with you guys. The items I have on here are hyperlinked to eBay. Now you might say, well, what's so great about having your website if your items could be linked to eBay? I feel it helps out in some cases. How could you say it? If somebody lands on your website and they see these particular items, now I don't have my website set up for the PayPal shopping cart. I know there's a way to do it. I just haven't gotten around to doing it on my website. So the next question would be is, when you do set that up, are you still going to have these things hyperlinked to eBay? Most likely not, because if I'm going to sell the products on my website, there's no really need for me to hyperlink it to eBay. Right now, I'm doing it because I want the focal point, or I want to draw the attention from my website to eBay to make the sale. So when that time comes, I will not have these items hyperlinked to eBay. So people might say, okay, so now you're going to be selling duplicate things on here. Doesn't necessarily mean I have to sell duplicate things, but right now I'm selling, like, for example, this wireless keyboard. This wireless keyboard is on eBay, okay, and it's on my website. So you may say, well, why should people go to your website? It's already on eBay. Because it gives you, what I was trying to say, double exposure. So, for example, you come to my website, you look, oh, okay, rjpiscini.com, so new pre-owned purchase on the net. Let me see what this guy's good. So you click this on just for curiosity. Okay, so when you click it on, you can see it brings you right over to eBay. Okay, to me, like I said, it's double exposure. It's getting people that don't know of you a chance to check out your website at the same time, and at the same time, hopefully, you'll be able to make a sale. Right? I'm not saying it's guaranteed it's going to work, but it's nice to have it. Plus, with doing that, you could also implement your own information on your website. It's good to have. You could talk a little about yourself. You could set up as a blog. Like over here, I have top news, RJ Piscini's revamping its website, and change will be coming in upcoming months. That's what I'm saying. You could do things on the fly. This is not geared directly so much to eBay, but the only way it interacts with eBay is because I have it set for the hyperlinks like that. So in other words, for example, you go to my selling page. Now, here's what you see here. I got to see this guy. I got to correct this here. I don't know if there's something going on with this here. I think it's the viewing on the Cyberlink. which I love. Actually, I like Cyberlink. Actually CyberFox I'm using. I love CyberFox. I just had to, this will be corrected here. But anyway, when you click on here, okay, as you can see, you're saying, well, and I'm telling you right here, it says, hi, these pictures, it says via hi, the items pictured here are what being sold, or what is being sold on eBay. Click the link below and you'll get there. So again, this page here will direct you, all these items here will direct you to the eBay website. Okay, they're all hyperlinked for that there. So if you click this on, it's going to take you over there, and so on and so forth. The other thing, let me go back to the home page. The other thing I want to talk about is another little feature I added here, and I think you guys might be interested in, is this here garage sale finders for people out there that are like to do garage sale findings, like in your neighborhood, whatever. I'm going to click this on here. What this is it's pretty cool. What you do is you would pick this up, like you would type in your town, like these are the surrounding areas of my area here. Okay, so let's say I wanna find out where's there going to be a garage sale. Let's say in Huntington. Okay, that's a couple towns over. So I would click it on here, and I'll say estate furniture sale area or accessories area or whatever, and it'll tell you over here. It highlights the date, the time, 12 p.m. Saturday, and then you click on the details. So when you click on the detail page, it tells you the address where it's going to be. Okay, what time it's going to start here, and over here, right here is the information. It's going to be Saturday. I think it's the 15th coming up. Right? Yeah, it's a Saturday. Oh wait, actually, no, that's actually looks like it's a Sunday. Yeah, it's a Sunday. Well, I don't know. People might go shopping. I don't know. I think it's Easter Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Anyway, it tells you what they're going to have here: sofa, chair, chase, whatever, lamps, table, sofa, and so on. It's from 12 to 4 p.m. It's a nice little feature to have. If you're in the area, in your own area, let's say you don't want to go that far out, then you can look for the next town right over. Like this is a few towns away. This is probably about, for me to come from where I am to go to this place here, you're probably talking, I don't know, maybe half hour, 40 minutes. You don't have to go, like I said, you don't have to go that way. You could go to your areas in your, you can go to check out garage sales in your area. But then you could also click it on his favorite. You could add a note there, and then I guess you'll have this information for you. What else here? There was something else I wanted to show you guys. Let's see if we click this out. Okay, now I can't get back to my page. That's the only thing that drives me crazy about this stuff here. All right, oh, there it is. Okay, untitled. Okay, so anyway, that's how that would work. It's a nice little tool to have, and you can get this here. You can get this widget. Now I think there's a thing over here that says you can get it somewhere. Let me see. Oh, right here. It says right on the bottom. It says here. It says garage sales, and it says get this widget. So when you click this on, it should bring you to another window right here, right? And it says get notified of new garage sales. So what you could do is you could put email in here, which I'm going to do. I'm going to set this up as well, and I'm going to subscribe to it. This is statesales.org. But and this way you'll get notified of the garage sales within 25-mile radius. I'm not going to go at any 100 miles. If anything, I would probably do for me. If I'm going to set this up, I probably want to stay in a 5-mile radius, less burning gas, so on and so forth, But and then see, you put your city and town here and your zip code. So we'll do that at another time. But I just wanted to share this with you. It's really a nice little thing to have, and I think it's good. And you don't have to drive around aimlessly. Hopefully these are pretty much updated. I can't guarantee it, but most likely they're going to be updated. So you might want to check into that there. And again, you can get that widget there. You can just click that on. And well, actually, you would do is go to gsalr.com. You would click that on, which would be a better way because this one here. And then you would get, so over here it says find garage sales near you, right? Browse over 10,202 sales happening this week. It's a nice tool to have added to your site. Or if you don't have a website, you just want to have the information sent to email, it's a good thing to have, So you might want to look into that there. And you would go right over here. Here's the link right up here, gsalr.com. Okay? All right. Now, the software I use to make the corrections, but before I get into that, I want to show you the situation I had with my program, with my website. And I want to get to that there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click over here. Let's see, let me just go over here. I just go click on the rjpacini.com, bring it back again there, and we'll take it from this point here. Okay. Now, you notice when I click this on the buy, it brought me to the Microsoft Wireless Keyboard. Now, watch when I click this one on. I found this out before because I was testing at my website, and it brought me to this, currently sold out. Okay. That is not where I want this to go. Okay. So basically, if this was an active listing, I just promoted this person's listing here. Not that I have any problem with that, but I'm in this to make the business too and make money on it too. So what I'm going to do is now to correct that, I go into I have the thing opened up already. It's Microsoft Expressions here. I'm going to give you a link and show you can download this program for free. Okay. So how do I fix this? Well, first off, let me go back to the screen for eBay. And what I'm going to do is scroll down to that item that's being sold. Okay. And again, I'm not doing this here to promote my sales or my website or my eBay listings here. Believe me, it's not for that there. Okay. I don't want you to think that. I mean, if it happens to work out that way, so well and good. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this on. Okay, whenever it comes up. Okay. So now I got all the information right along here. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to Microsoft Expressions, and I'm going to right click, and you see it says on the bottom hyperlink properties. You click that on. We're going to remove it. See what it says here? See for the address? Targus. Okay, I don't know how that even got in, to be honest with you, because that's not even my product I had on. I don't know how it got in there. Don't ask me. I don't know. I'm going to remove that link. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to the window. This is how to correct the problem, folks, just to let you know. So I'm going to go back here. I'm going to go over here, select all, and copy. Right? Okay. Now I got to bounce back here. Hopefully this doesn't happen too much. Okay. So now I'm going to right click. Now you notice there's nothing here. It says hyperlink properties. It just says hyperlink. So now I'm going to click this on, and now I'm going to paste it. And now you can see the teddy bear with the Christmas tree. You're going to click OK. That now is an active hyperlink. Okay. So now I'm not going to load. I have to load it up again to correct it. But the way to do that there is I would go over here, the site, and click on Publish All Files to RJ Pacini via by FTP. Now that'll be corrected. So right now, until I make that change, everybody who goes on is going to get back to that Targus page. But just to show you for all intents and purposes here, I'm going to do this here. I'm going to click on Save Changes. You must always save the changes before you do anything. It's going to bring you, let me just close over here for a second, folks. It's going to bring you to that website. And lo and behold, it brought me to Internet Explorer, which I don't like. No offense. I don't like it. Now watch what happens when I click it on now. Hopefully it'll work. Hopefully. It should work. Okay. It should bring me to eBay. Okay. I keep getting those script errors. That's why I don't use Internet Explorer. I don't like it at all. Okay, now it seems like for some apparent reason it's taken forever and a day here. So actually I'm gonna eventually uninstall Internet Explorer because I really, not for nothing folks, but I really had no luck with this here. To me, I know there's diehards out there that like it, and I personally don't like it. Okay, so as you can see, I clicked it on, and now you can see now it brings you right to that window where it's supposed to be. Okay, it brings you right over here to that window. All right. I don't like hate Internet Explorer. I just don't like because I've been getting a lot of glitches like that. I get a lot of script errors, and I don't get that with Cyberfox. But anyway, I'm not here to badmouth Internet Explorer. I don't hate them. I just don't care, particularly for when I get those script errors. It drives me crazy. I mean, occasionally I'll toggle back and forth to both, but my main one is Cyberfox. I love it. Okay, so now you can see I corrected the problem there. Okay, this program I use, like I said, is Microsoft Expression right up here, Web 4. Now, you could, if you want to create your own website and you want to, use this software, the service I use, well, first off, here's where you could download it. If you go over here, you do a search, right down here, Expression download, okay, you would click on here, okay. It's the free version, folks. It's for free. So don't worry. Don't get yourself, think, oh, I'm going to pay for it. There's no hidden charges to it. I mean, I've had it for a long time. What you do is you click that on. I already have the Windows set up. I didn't realize that. Okay. And you would do is you would click this on. You would download it. And you, too, could have Expression Web on there. And I use it to create my website. I like it. I have no problem with it. I mean, it's been working for me. There's really no issues with it at this point in time. Okay. So just remember, if you're going to do it, just download Microsoft Expression Web 4, and then you can, get this free download. Now, the hosting service I use, and again, I'm not promoting them. I know if you look at my website, you'll have it there. It says, oh, he's going to get an affiliate. I'll be honest with you. I had my website up for quite some time, and I do have an affiliate link with them, with the 3iX, but to be honest with you, I haven't made any money with them or anything like that. I'm not getting any affiliates. I don't know, because people think it's a cheap site. It's not really a bad. I like it. I had no problem with it. Never had any downtime. Never had any issues with them. Okay, so this is what I use. Now they have a couple different ones here. I think a total of 4 different ones you can go. This is the one I use right here, Excite. I like it. It's affordable, just like they say, $1 for web hosting. It works for me, okay? And here's what you get. You get for $1 for hosting, for $1 hosting. You get reseller web hosting, shared web hosting, cheap web host. Well, they just talk a little about all this stuff here, all this cheap stuff and all that stuff. But let me tell you something. I love it. They give you 40 gigabytes of web space, 100 gigabyte of bandwidth, and you get 50 accounts. I don't know, pop email. I don't know if it's 50 accounts, whatever. And you could click on the info for yourself, and it talks a little about it here. It gives you the hosting plans, all the different ones. Here's ones for $1 is the one I have. Then you got the extra for $3, expert, and then you get the 8. Okay, and with the extreme, well, there's all different types of prices in here. It's like this here for the 24 months, I paid it $21, whatever, something along that line. This one here, if you're really into a lot of, you got a big website you got the web space is 700 gigabytes, and you got bandwidth unlimited, park domains unlimited, and so on and so forth. For me, the Excite plan works good. If you want to have a basic website, and you could add a lot. You could add a lot of pages to it. Don't get me wrong. I mean, don't think because, oh, it's $1 and, it's 40 gigabytes is a lot. It's a lot of storage. For me, it is. Anyway, it works for me. Like I said, I have some photos on there. I'm sure if I put, a lot of photos on there, I'm sure I'll have the space. If I ever did run out where I need more web space, then I could always upgrade to one of these guys here. And you can see, your estimated monthly cost, if I wanted to go with the extra, it's $3 a month. But I don't really need all this right now. Okay, I don't really need those. And then they give you all the features. It's on an Apache server, multiple networks, Red Hat, Linux. It tells you all this stuff here. 24-hour live support. Now, I still get the support this way anyway. You get it with a support ticket, but I still get the same things these guys get here. It's just that mine's done with a technical support ticket, which doesn't make a big difference to me one way or the other. Here you have all the information with the Excite plan, the email autoresponders, built-in virus scanner, spam assassin. You get the cPanel, which you can go into the cPanel and update certain things. You can check out your accounts, how many websites you have, or how many domains. So, and it's really good. And my thing is, like it says, buy satisfaction guarantee. If you don't like it, I don't know how that works as far as the return policy goes. Well, here's right here, 30-day money back guarantee. You really don't have anything to lose. Okay. It sets front page apparently because that's the Microsoft logo. So that's why I'm using Microsoft Expressions. It works. It uses front. I could do it with Front Page 2002 if you have the older web program. Where that's why Front Page 2002 works with this as well. But it's really good. I mean, and you get your cPanel again, which you go in there, and you have shopping cart you could add to it. That's what I'm saying. I don't know when the time comes I update my website. I don't know if I'm going to use the shopping cart from 3iX or if I'm going to use the PayPal one. I got to see how that incorporates. So you might really want to look into this here and check into, getting your own website. Like I said again, to me, I think it's worth it having your own website. It's a small investment. I know there's another one out there. They keep advertising web something. I don't know. Every time you go on YouTube, they have it. You do it for free, but I think you got limited space there. With this here, I mean, it is cheap enough. I mean, think about it. I mean, $12, $12 for the year. You know what I'm saying? Basically, it's right here. $12 for the year. And now that's just for the hosting. And then when you get the your domain, now you do domain names, register a domain name, that comes up to affordable from $14.99. Okay. Now, if you want to add the privacy, if you don't want people to see it, it'll cost you $5. So when you add the $21 a month or whatever, $21 for the year for the hosting, whatever, and this, it doesn't come out to be that much. It's affordable. Okay. This has going up a couple dollars, to be honest with you. Okay. It says over here now, new free domain registration, expert and extreme hosting plans. I'm not sure if they have the chat now thing there, whatever, but you got to look into it. I recommend it. Like I said again, you don't really have anything to lose. Like I said, they're offering you a 30-day money back guarantee. It's right here in this site. And that's basically it. I really can't say anything else other than that. And they have a chat now. If you want to click that on and chat with the person, you could talk to them, through chat. And it's not a bad service, like I said. But again, I think personally, my personal opinion, I think it pays to have a website, especially if you're a seller, because you could talk a little more about about it on your own. You know what I'm saying? You could get into, you could put what you want on there pretty much. If you have any type of topics you want to talk about, it's nice having a website. Then there's also WordPress. I mean, you might say, well, I could just go to WordPress and do a blog, which is basically the same thing as a website, get that for free. And that's fine too if you want to go that route. But I chose this route. I mean, I have a WordPress account. I never really got a chance to actually get too heavily involved in it. But you might want to check into that. Again, if you want to go this route, you can go this route. With those things there, those type of services, I don't know how much storage you get, like as far as like how much stuff you could implement in there. I don't know. I'm sure you could do a lot with it. I never really explored that much into it, but this works for me. And like I said again, I think again it's good to have your own website, or again a blog. I guess you could set this up as a blog. I could do the same thing with this here as well. Again, I don't know how much functionality I can get with it. I don't know how much, like I said, I have to look into it. But what I like about this here, I have my own website. It's mine. I could add what I want in there to it. I don't have no restrictions. People telling me, like, if I was to add certain things, like, let's say there's certain things on eBay I couldn't put on eBay, I could put on my website. You know what I'm saying? And it helps out. I think it really helps out. I think it's good to have it, and it looks more professional, kind of, I like it. I like having it. And, you could do your own thing with it too. Like I put on here my feedbacks, which I'll have to update eventually. Again, this thing got shifted over here. I have to work on that there. It does it on Cyberfox. If I go to Internet Explorer, this will not happen. Let's see if I could do it right now just to show you. Let's see, just for curiosity. Let's go over here. Okay. Now, it might be the viewing the way I have it set, because, with Microsoft, the Internet Explorer, they have a thing where you have compatibility view. So I keep getting script errors on this. This is why I probably don't use this too much. But now, if you look over here, see, folks, this is why I got out of this here, because if I click on it, I don't know what's going to do with it. I don't know. Whatever. I tried doing it the last time it came back. But anyway, now when I click on feedbacks here, look at the format. Now let's see if it doesn't change here. Again, see, this is why I don't like it, folks. See, it's pretty much in the conformity on this one here. But the way to change compatible view, when you go to tools, see over here, compatible view settings. What you would do is if you take these out of here and you remove this here, I think it distorts the viewing here. And they get those beautiful things. You see how everything, now see here? Now you see what happened here, folks? This is what happens. Now watch again. Go to tools. Go to compatible view settings. I click on these and I add. I close it. Boy, oh boy. Okay. And now you can see how it changes it around, folks? This is what's been driving me crazy. And I don't know why I'm getting so many script errors on there. I really don't know. But anyway, again, you know, if you're going to promote your eBay website, eBay business, this is another way of doing it. It'll kind of like help you out. Like I said, you're getting double exposure. So people come here and say, well, you know, who cares about, you know, if eBay? They can see that on eBay. But suppose they're not on eBay. They're on your website. At least they're getting to see this information here. You could do your About Me. I know eBay has the About Me, but you might want to talk a little more about it. All right. Here I say, I even tell you, I've been selling eBay since 1999 with a feedback score 100%, blah, blah, blah. But again, you know, people may say, well, I don't really see a need for this. You don't have to get it if you don't want, but I think it's a good thing that people do have a website. And again, it's cheap enough, it's affordable enough. And again, you know, you could check into the other websites out there that offer free stuff. If you just might just need a blog, maybe a page or two, you know, you might want to, because I plan on expanding this year. So for me, I really want to have the hosting. For me, it works for me. But again, you know, you might want to just do a blog. But, you know, check into it, you know. I think it's a good thing. And like I said, you know, and it's nice. You could be a little creative too. It kind of gives you a little creativity, you know, doing your own thing. And again, I don't have, as you can see here, I don't have shopping cart because, again, these are hyperlinked. Okay, these are hyperlinked to eBay. My services, again, this talks about my you know, services here. Combined shipments, basically the same thing you would find on eBay. This is the eBay groups. This takes you to a whole different page. This doesn't even take you on mine. This takes you to a whole different page here. When you click on eBay groups, let me see now if this is working properly. Sometimes the hyperlinks, they might be a little off key here. But then again, I'm on Internet Explorer, so I don't know. Okay. Doesn't look like it's going to move me over there for some reason. I don't know why, unless the hyperlink got messed up on this. Let's see. Okay, here's what happens when you click that on. See, now if you notice, I'm right off that site. It's not even on my eBay site. Okay, and then has the eBay meetup leaders, eBay sellers, blah, 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 so on and so forth. The tools, and, you know. I don't know, I keep getting these. This is what happens. This is why I don't really care for them here. But going back to that page, that's what happens. It takes you right back to, it takes you completely off that there. Okay. And then again, you got the trade and news, whatever. Trade and news was back in the day. I had, like I said, I had a website for quite some time. I did it with, like I said, I used the front page pretty much all the time. These things here, if you look at the, you know, front page here, well, front page, if you look at the you know, trader news, you'll see over here you have trade assistance. I don't know if they still have that. I believe these are still hyperlinked. Let's see. Let's click on this one here. I don't know. I don't know if they, I think, well, as far as I know, I think eBay did away with them. Is this thing even working here or what? I mean, these might be dead links here. But I'm going to have to check into this. Okay, so then it brings you, and you get that script error. Okay, so it brings you to another website. Okay, this brings you to another website. See what I'm saying, folks? Why I don't like that? Okay, so it brings you to another e-commerce site. This is another good site, too, in case you want to learn more about eBay. This Ina Stein, I think her name is, owns this here. And it's really, you get some good helpful information, good tips on it. So you might want to check into this too. It's e-commerce bites. It's really good. It's a good website. I like it. I subscribe to it. But anyway, folks, that's basically all I wanted to talk to you about. Why I think it's important to have a website. Again, this is the hosting service I use. It's 3ix, in case you're interested in that. If you want to download Microsoft Expression Web 4 for free version, you could do that. You get this window here when you click that on. And that's basically it. That's all I wanted to talk to you about. And the other thing is, like I said, getting back to the, you might want to look into this garage sale finder thing here. I think it's really good to have. You would go to gsalr.com to download it. And like I say, get the widget. And again, if you have a website such as I had, you could add it on here. You could add this, you could put this into your website like I have. And then you could also do the thing for, add a sale. But it says over here, welcome to Garage Sales. Find a new way to find local garage sales in your neighborhood. And I never really did a sale. I don't really do garage sales. I rather go to them more so than to actually do them. Actually, I don't really have much to sell as far as the garage sale. But you would check into that as well. But anyway, folks, that's basically what I wanted to talk about. If you have any questions or comments, if you think this information was help to you in any way, just drop me a comment in there. Just give me information, what you think about it. And if you like what I do with this channel, my YouTube channel, subscribe to me. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. If you thought it was helpful anyway, you want to give it a thumbs up, that'd be great. I really appreciate it. But that's basically it. That's all I really need to talk to you about. And I wanted to share that with you guys. I thought it was, I think it's pretty informative. Let me know what you think. If you think it's worth having one or not. If you might find something a lot better. You might say, well, to be honest with you, the information was okay. Might be a little bland. Whatever. You know what? I like to throw this stuff out there to people. Maybe certain individuals might not find the information I'm giving useful. They might not look at it as a useful tool or whatever, or the information might be not even worth listening to or paying attention to. But I think it's good to, share this stuff with you guys. Every little bit helps, So if you think it's good, and you want to, try any of those services, or like I said, you want to try 3ix, or you want to download that Expression Web 4 from Microsoft and create your own website, that's good. If you want to download this program here, the garage sale thing here to your garage sale finders, that's up to you as well. You can do what you want. I'm just sharing it with you guys in case you didn't know about it. But thanks again for stopping by. I wish all you eBay sellers and Amazon sellers out there the best of luck and good business. I hope you have a good selling season coming up now. And right now, mine's kind of like a little slow. I don't know about anybody else's, but mine is slow right now. Not doing the way I want it to. It's not getting to where I want it to be. Just to give you a little overview on here, if we go to the my selling, you can see over here, just in closing here. Again, I'm not doing this to promote anything. I'm just trying to show you guys. You can see here, I have some watches on, well, a lot of watches, but the only thing is these people are all watchers and they're no takers, and the more they watch and don't buy, that doesn't help me out. I'm not selling top of the line items here, but I am selling some stuff, and I noticed with some of these here, sometimes I get people watching one day, and then the next day I scroll back and I see if I might have lost a watcher, or I might have gained a watcher. Maybe they found a better deal, but in some of these here, like I said, like this here has been here for a while. I think I had this, God, I got this here months ago. It's still here. This here, people have been watching it, and no takers. Same thing with the printers. I'm getting people watching them, but like I said, all watchers and no takers, which is not good. These things here, to be honest with you, I think I'm done with dolls. Once these are gone, if I can't get rid of them, I've been having these here since Christmas time. I think eventually I'm going to end up just donating to my local church. This printer here didn't have a watcher on it. Now it's got 2. Here, these guys have 3. This one had 1, came off. This one's got 4. I don't know. People, I guess, are still shopping and they're hunting out there. I'm not selling the greatest things. This Snoopy thing here from Macy's been here for a while, since Christmas time. If I can't get these, if I can't get rid of these dolls, same thing with these. I think I'm done with dolls, these stuffed dolls and stuff. Again, I got this Microsoft keyboard, works good. I think I did a video on it. Doesn't seem like anybody's taking it. These had watches on them. Two of them, I think one had two and the other had three. Now they're both down to one. So I dropped the watches over there. Yeah, this here, Nanko Dog, he looked it up there. I thought it was going to do anything. Nothing. Sales have been really, for me, been really down. I mean, I don't sell on Amazon. I mean, I do once in a blue moon. I sell like, and I haven't sold a couple things, only a couple things on there. I'm thinking of, honestly, even though I like eBay, I'm thinking like when this stuff maybe ends, I think maybe I'll split it, put half and half. I got to see how that works because I'm not getting anything. Look at this one here, for example. I'm selling this for a relative. This has, I'm selling for 120 with best offer, 5 watches, 420 views. I don't know what these people are watching for. I mean, it's like brand new condition. I think I did a video on this as well. I know there's other people out there. People can't, I know people are going to say, well, no, don't expect everybody to buy from all for the greatest prices. But, I mean, why would you watch something? I mean, me personally, if I'm going to get something, if I'm looking for something, I want it bad enough, I'm going to buy it right there and then. I'm not going to have it. I'm not going to do, well, I'm not going to watch things all the time. If I want something bad enough, what I'll do is I'll do my searches right there and then. And then when I see something, then I'll buy it. But I don't know. I mean, this to me is kind of foolish. I mean, but hey, people shop the way they want. But as you can see here, a lot of this stuff here, watches, no takers, So it's a tough market out there. I don't know, sometimes I'm going on a couple of websites on YouTube, and some people were expressing the same sentiments like me. The sales been slow and stuff like that. And again, a couple of people said that it could be the economy, what's going on in our world, so to speak. I guess some people don't feel confident in spending. Some people do, some people don't. I heard in the news this morning something that people they're using credit cards, but at the same time they're a little cautious because they don't know how the economy is going to turn out and this, that, and the other thing. And I do believe that does play a role on it. If people don't feel comfortable in their jobs or feel secure, they're going to tighten up, and they're not going to want to spend money. And I can understand that. I would feel the same way. If I was working in a company and I heard that there's a possibility of layoffs, or you're hearing bad news about the company, downside, stuff like that, it's going to tend to put you in that no buy mode. I know I would. I'd be in a no buy mode if I work for a company and I hear all these things, I have these rumors, stuff like that. I'm going to forget about buying that brand new car or buying that new expensive laptop or computer or camera. I'm not going to go out and I don't have discretionary money to spend like that. So what they say, I suffer from an acute case of monetary deprivation, so to speak. I don't have tons of money to go out and buy these things. Some people like to spend money and go out and buy things, and just to say they have it. And to me, to use that coin, that phrase, to say I want to have it, I want to buy it just to have it, to me is foolish, because you're buying something that you're never going to probably use, but you want to say, well, I want to have it, in case something happens. I buy things out of necessity. I don't buy stuff. I don't go out and frivolously spend money on things that are unnecessary needs. Like if my printers, I have the printer. I picked up a printer at a thrift store. It's an HP. I think it normally would have sold for a brand new, I think around the $200-300 range. I got it. I think I paid $15 for it. It's the HP 7520 PhotoSmart printer. I picked that up for $15 at the thrift store. It's clean. It's like brand new. I lucked out is what I did. Sometimes you go to these thrift stores to buy items, and it's a hit or miss. So I picked that up. I bought new ink cartridge for it, tested it, cleaned it up. That thing works like it just came out of the showroom, so to speak. And I use for my printer, to print out all my invoices. I have a nice little economical Brother HL2240, I think it is. Yeah, HL2240 laser printer, economical on what do you call it there, on the toner, But I'm going to probably do a little video on that as well. But anyway, folks, I'm rambling on here. If you like anything I did here in this video, please just share with me. Also, let me know how your sales are doing too. If you want to just throw a little tidbit in there, want to throw a little segue in there about how your sales are doing. Like I said, mine are like right now not too good. We'll see what happens, and I know the Easter holiday is coming up, so maybe people are out traveling, or maybe they're not thinking about buying stuff on eBay. Who knows? I don't know. But anyway, folks, thanks again for stopping by. You have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks again. Bye now.